welcome home.
Michael W. Smith and Welcome Home. And someone that I need to definitely welcome to Impact Radio is Susan. Susan, I never caught your surname.
It's Duplessis.
Susan, thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us. And we're talking about something that so many people in South Africa struggle with, and yet when people find out that they actually have dyslexia, or people hear the word dyslexia, the first thing they think is, this person is unintelligent, and yet it's not like that. Am I right?
You're absolutely correct. My whole belief is that there's nothing wrong with a person. He doesn't suffer from any disability. It's really just an inability that can be solved if you understand the cause of dyslexia and now know how to deal with it.
Now, can somebody be helped, and when?
Absolutely. What you need to understand, first of all, is that dyslexia is simply caused by, well, in our opinion, there are, of course, many theories, but in our opinion and with our research, it's simply caused by a lack of foundational learning skills. In other words, the foundation of reading has not been laid properly. Basically, it boils down to 4 skills: concentration. So the person hasn't learned to concentrate properly. That might be one of the causes. Because you also need to always keep in mind that a human being can do only what he has learned to do. And concentration is a skill that needs to be taught.
Okay.
Then there are many, many perceptual skills involved in the reading process, of which the most important one is probably your ability to discriminate between left and right. If left and right is not being automated yet, then the child will definitely have reversals such as reversing B's and D's. But there are many other perceptual skills involved as well. Then the third building block for reading involves memory, and there are 7 kinds of memory involved in reading, from visual memory to auditory to sequential to what they call iconic memory, short-term, long-term, and then lastly working memory. And your first building block is about logical thinking. So those are the building blocks of reading, and if we put those building blocks into place, then you will find that a person who can't read at all even will be able to read.
Now, perhaps someone is listening and they have a kid that's battling to spell at school. How quickly can the schools actually get involved in this and pick that up, that is a problem? Or is it solely dependent on the parent?
Sometimes it's the school, sometimes the teacher realizes that there's a problem and she will tell the parent. Sometimes it's the parent and the teacher will not even notice. But as soon as you realize that your child is struggling, obviously the right approach would be to go and find help and to do something about it. Don't wait, because a problem can't solve itself. You as an adult have to help the child overcome his problem.
How about adults?
Adults can still be helped. Remember that we're never too old to learn. No person is ever too old to learn. So you are never too old to overcome your reading problem.
Right. So even students and adults, working people can also come and see you for that kind of assistance.
Even somebody of 60.
Okay. Okay, that's good news indeed. Now tell me, obviously when a person does have the disability they cannot spell, like you said, it's not a disability, have the disadvantage of not knowing how to spell, how can they cope in society? I know you've now put all of these building blocks in place and helping them to read and write and spell. How do they overcome the emotional blocks in their life?
Okay, the important thing is if you take a child and he can't read properly, obviously there will be emotional issues. I mean, if the child is really struggling, later on he will start feeling there's something wrong with me, I can't cope, I'm not like other children. So the only way to actually overcome that emotional block is to really overcome the dyslexia itself.
Okay.
So once the child can read and once he can perform, obviously all those emotional problems will go away.
Great. Now, if people want more information and obviously more encouragement, where can they come for help?
They can go to our website. It is www.edublocks, spelled with an X,
Great stuff. I know that you are in a hurry and you're very busy, Susan. Thank you so much just for enlightening us and reminding us that it's definitely something that can be dealt with and that people can be helped, and that there are indeed intelligent people out there also battling with the same thing. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you, Angela.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.